make the best equipment, the best missiles, the best of everything. The European nations know that. And we've made a deal today, and I'm going to have Mark speak about it, but we've made a deal today where we are going to be sending them weapons and they're going to be paying for them. The United States will not be having any payment made. We're not buying it, but we will manufacture it and they're going to be paying for it. Our last meeting of a month ago was very successful in that they agreed to 5%, which is more than $1 trillion a year, so they have a lot of money. And these are wealthy nations. They have a lot of money, and they want to do it. They feel very strongly about it, and we feel strongly about it, too. But we're in for a lot of money, and we don't want to do it anymore, and we can't. But we make the best, and we're going to be sending the best to NATO, and in some cases to maybe, at Mark's suggestion, if we go to Germany, where they're going to send early on missiles, and they'll be replaced, and NATO is going to take care of it.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk said he plans to hold a shareholder vote on whether the EV maker can invest in his artificial intelligence startup, xAI. His comments came after the Wall Street Journal reported over the weekend that SpaceX, Musk's rocket firm, will invest $2 billion in xAI as part of a $5 billion funding round. The investments are aimed at helping xAI better compete with OpenAI's ChatGPT. xAI recently launched Grok 4, its latest flagship AI model. While Musk has touted it as, quote, the smartest AI in the world, Grok still lags ChatGPT in terms of usage. Integrating technology, talent, and financial backing is a theme that runs across Musk's empire of companies. Earlier this year, xAI acquired X in a $33 billion deal that valued the combined group at $80 billion at the time. But the billionaire ruled out a merger between Tesla and xAI, responding no on Monday to a user poll on X that posed the question of the two companies merging. Musk, Tesla, and xAI did not respond to Reuters' requests for comment.
This is the Byzantine church. Yes.
That's nice of you to say.
It's not good thing.
To stop all of these attacks of the city.
On Monday, 7th of July 25, radical Israelis from nearby settlements intentionally set fire near the town cemetery and the church of St. George, which dates back to the 5th century. Taiva is the last remaining old Christian town in the West Bank. These actions are a direct and international threat to our local community first and foremost, but also to the historic and religious heritage of our ancestors and holy sites. In the face of such threats, the greatest act of bravery is to continue to call this your home. We stand with you, we support your resilience, and you have our prayers.
The temptation to emigrate is there because of the situation, and so it is not the first time we have a conflict. We had the Intifada, the first, the second, and so on. The problem is that this time it's very difficult to see how and when this will finish, and especially for the youth, to talk about hope, trust for the future, to build their family here is something that everyone would like to do. It's not that simple even to think how it's possible.
Swan upping is the way we monitor the welfare of the Thames swans. And swan upping has been taking place since the 12th century, when it was a very, very important food. Of course, today, swan upping is all about conservation in education, and swans are no longer eaten. They are a protected species.
The King! The King!
We set off from Sunbury-on-Thames, and we go all the way to Abingdon. It's 79 miles upstream. We travel in 6 traditional rowing skiffs. When we see a family of swans, the head man in front will shout out, "All up!" and that's the signal we're going to have a swan catch. The 6 boats will circle round the family of swans with cygnets, and they close the actual circle closer and closer together, and then they can lift the swans and young cygnets out by hand. They're tied with special swan ties, they're taken ashore, and then they're weighed, measured, and most importantly, checked for any injuries.
Dr. Arjun Maan is a paleontologist and assistant curator at the Field Museum in Chicago. And on a nice day in June, he says he only needs to drive an hour out of the city to reach one of the most fossil-rich sites found on Earth.
Mazon Creek represents one of the most accessible and fossil-abundant localities in the world, where you can easily find plants, animals, insects. As an amateur coming out here, so it's a good way to get involved in natural history. But more than that, the fossils preserved here are exceptional.
Right there. Mazon Creek offers a glimpse back through 309 million years, when Illinois was a lush, tropical, coastal swamp teeming with ancient life. Before you get too excited, there are no tyrannosaurs or velociraptors here. Instead, Mazon Creek holds a dazzling array of ancient plants, insects, jellyfish, and squid-like cephalopods.
Basically, this could have a number of animals in it, shrimp, it could have like jellyfish. This is what you come here for, you know?
A lot of what the folks here uncover is this.
It looks like a piece of wood and
for us, these are really good.
Some type of fern.
The site's accessibility means it, in a way, collects the collectors.
My name's Rich Holm. I've been collecting Mazon Creek fossils for the last 20 years. Part of the fun of doing the collecting is it's a bit of a treasure hunt.
If there's a holy grail here, it might be an enigmatic creature known as the Tullymonstrum, or Tully monster.
No discussion about Mazon Creek fossils is really complete without talking about the Tully monster. This is a partial one, unfortunately.
It's an extinct marine creature, soft-bodied like a squid, with a long protruding mouth-like appendage. The largest specimens ever found here were about 14 inches in length. Mazon Creek may not be famous yet, but to those who know it, it's a prehistoric paradise, hiding in plain sight.
Wow!
Yep.
By far the hardest race I ever done, but I just put my head down and took 1 mile at a time and just tried to stay focused and in the zone and get it done. And here we are in the Arctic Ocean. It's just so beautiful. I feel so lucky to be here.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was not easy, but it was a fun run actually. Yeah. I enjoyed it.